There's probably no name that is more closely associated with predicting the future than that of 16th century physician Nostradamus, who claimed that through a mixture of astrological signs and divine inspiration, he was able to predict future events. Nostradamus would stare into bowls of fire or water, often while chewing a mild hallucinogen like nutmeg, and compose numerous quatrains, four-line verses that would predict the future. The words were vague and subject to interpretation, and the phrases could be twisted to fit virtually any event. This is the usual technique that is used by fortune tellers. You make lots of ambiguous predictions, and through some clever interpretation and just random chance, some of them can be claimed to come true. Of course, what happens is that people remember the infrequent hits and forget the very frequent misses. When COVID-19 came around, the followers of Nostradamus' predictions delighted in telling us that the sage had predicted this catastrophe. And indeed, it seems very compelling. Here is what he said. There will be a twin year, 2020, from which will arise a queen, Corona, who will come from the east, that's China, and who will spread a plague, that's the virus, in the darkness of night on a country with 7 hills, that's Italy, and will transform the twilight of men into dust, meaning death, to destroy and ruin the world. It will be the end of the world economy as we know it. Well, that sounds pretty compelling. The only problem with it is that it isn't true. Nostradamus never wrote such a thing. This is just another example of the deluge of misinformation that has accompanied COVID-19. Well, predicting the future is notoriously difficult, but let me give it a shot myself with my crystal ball. Oops, misinformation already. It really isn't a crystal ball, it is a glass ball. And as I stare into it, it does not tell me when, or if ever, this plague is going to end. But it does tell me something. It does tell me that without a doubt, the tsunami of misinformation about COVID-19 will keep coming. Tells me that, even though I'm not chewing any nutmeg. And you know what? That's a prediction that you can take to the bank. And that for today is our Cup of Joe.